Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Right, that's looking better. And then I can go back into here. So I said 4 each side, that would make 8. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. That's all I can fit in. And we will put you out 1 out from there like that. Now, I actually need, in order to be able to make this, the paper that's running down there. So I kind of need to put these over this side, except don't, do I? They can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to do 5. No, I'm not going to do 5. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those down that side. So over here, we're going to go in there and we're going to do red boards. And then I'm going to copy that and put 3 lots of those. And then this one, I'm going to do the red circuit boards. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to drop that down there. And this time of day, just before the lights come on, or just after the lights have all gone off, and the sun really starts to come up and brighten things up, I have been told several times that this is when it's worse for being able to see what's going on. Because it sort of goes dull. There, now the lights have come on. I don't know how to set the timers on the lights so that they come on earlier, or just like have the lights on 24/7. If we could have the lights on 24/7, that would probably make life a lot easier for us. That would, I'm thinking that would be a better option. I don't actually know how to make that work. Now, I'm going to put 1, 2, and 3 of these down here like this, and then that one we're going to go pick up there and drop down over here like this. Paper has slowed down. That's the resistors is sort of taking up the paper, and then I'm going to drop them and them in there. So I don't have any paper coming down to make my boards just yet. That one needs to go up there so that it's above that one, and that's the only one that's going to be able to feed it anyway. Put you in here. It is dropping it onto the correct side. That's good. Right, and then I can go there, and I can go there. This one down here is going to go like that. So that will feed that one out there, and it's going to feed it onto the opposite side of the belt. So that one will feed down onto that point down there. And I can drop an inserter in, and that one is going to go into there, and then it's going to start putting boards out onto this side down here. Next, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 in there like that. And we go and we remove that belt there, and we put that belt back down again, but this time a nudge closer. Like that, and tuck it in around there like that. Then I can go and take more inserters, and I can dump them down onto there. They go onto the far side of the line, they go tuck underneath, and they go round into here. That is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with the knot that we've got here. That's just going to keep everything flowing along quite freely, I should think. And there, so now I've got 5 of these instead of 4, and they're also faster than the ones we had previously. These are 0.75 speed. Those there, their crafting speed is 1. So we've sped up that production rate in there, which means that everything will be going a little bit quicker in this section. The only other one that I want to do is speed those up. At the moment, I don't really need to worry about doing that, because I'm not getting enough materials coming in to be able to do that just yet anyway. Paper, we cannot use those small ones. Paper, that is not an option. It's only for electronic items. Paper is done under the bioprocessing section right in here, craft, and as you can see, we don't get to use anything extra. So, standard assembly machines, and in order to make this, I need these, and I'm waiting for alginic acid, and alginic acid is a really slow process. 10 seconds to make just 2 of them. And that's what's held us up on this. So I need to double up the amount of alginic acid that is being created minimum of double that up, so that I can keep everything running. Now that bit over there, I'm going to change this. You're going to come back over this side, and I'm going to put a belt there, and that's going to go like that, and it's going to go down to that point, and it's going to go here. No, it's not. I'm going to remove that. And I put that right down to there. And then I'm going to go here. And then that one is going to go there like that. And then it's going to go over to that point right there. We are then going to move that belt so that it goes in that direction and it sends off the surplus. Now, all of that there appears to not be needed. So if I remove that one there, and then come back through and take these out, all the way up through to there, and I go and put you in here, and I put all of that cellulose... No. The cellulose pulp isn't being used there. Cellulose pulp is used in paper production. So dump that cellulose pulp in there so that it can be used there. And yeah, it's the alginic acid. That's the bit that we need to concern ourselves with, and that's like being dealt with down here. So I've now got to just move this around. So I want to put that belt into there and that belt into there like that. So that's the alginic acid that will run... No, the cellulose pulp, sorry, that will run into there, and then that goes through. I've got everything coming up through here that I need to be running up through here, which means that I can then go onto this side, and I can go and put some more of these down. So let's get rid of you and you. And we'll put some more of them in a minute, the power lines, and we will take factory units. We've got a factory unit that can go... That's one under. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll run that there, and I'll go right up there like that. So that I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in there. I got 5 of them over there. I can redirect this line here. I'm going to put that one in, and I'm going to move that one, and I'm going to move... I've got 2 coming into one on here, so I can literally just do that. And then remove that line down through there. Move them out of the way. I don't think I need to worry about upgrading that one. I can wait until the factory itself goes along and does that. I will take the brown algae and dump it in there, so that's out the way. And then I can copy and paste those in. And now all I got to do is get the alginic acid. So I need one more belt, and that's going to come out to this side. And we can run that down here like this. And then that will go back that way like that. I then do an underground belt that will bring it over to this side. And then I can run that up into there. Right, so far so good. We can put an extra one of you in here. That's part of my network. I'm going to leave that one where it is, just because... Actually, it's not... That's just a single leg off the side there, so I can move that one. And I can put that leg off over there instead. Let's just make sure... What is that covering? I don't even know what that is covering. It doesn't seem to be covering very much. Alright, let's dump it down there. It's not moved very much. It's moved... I've moved it a little bit. Maybe I need to look in here. No, that's not actually done any different. Like, it may have just gone out that way a bit, but with those there, I don't... That one possibly isn't even needed. Not sure. Anyway, let's put you... Feed in, feed out. Go up through here. Put these into the middle like that, and then... Feed them into the middle like that. There. Right. Everything's going the right way. And then put you into there. So that you're feeding out. All of these on this side. all I got to do is go 1, 2, 3. Probably help if I put these the right way around. Just gonna go out on a limb here and say that possibly will make a little bit of a difference about them facing the right way. And it also would help if I had a belt there to go and take the 2. So 20 of them, 2 alginic acid. It takes 10 seconds to craft that. That's a ridiculously long time to craft it. Now, the other problem that we got is that I'm probably not going to be producing enough brown algae to be able to do everything that I want to do in here. So that alginic acid goes in and it gets converted. We take cellulose fiber and alginic acid. 5 acid, 20 cellulose fiber. That gives us 20 cellulose pulp. So we should be getting plenty of pulp coming back in after we've made the conversion, but that stuff there is apparently one of our main pinch points. So if I dump that in there, that's just going to speed up that spread rate on it. Still, this is a slow point right here, isn't it? This is one of those points where it's definitely kind of easy. Yeah, and now I've run out of brown algae. Problem the second is I've run out of brown algae. Like, I've got brown algae over this side, and that's because we're making all of the materials over here for all of this. Now, I'm still making compost in there, and that's going in there, and we're filling this up with soil. That will end up backing up, and then I'm not going to need any more brown algae, at least for a little while. I've got another one of soil right there, so I've actually got 2 chests making soil, and they're feeding it into here, and then that one as well. So I've got a lot of backlog of soil right there. I am going to drop in those 2 in place of the basic chests so that I can put soil into our network, and then I'm going to... Will that one do it? Yes, they've only got to have half of the chest covered by it, and it does count. That's good. Right, well, we've at least got that bit. So, 2 of these. No, I've actually got a lot of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these bad boys right here, feeding down into here to make soil. I've got more soil that I know what to do with, but we're eventually going to want even more of that. I'm kind of thinking I need to expand this out. I only wanted to make a few more of these. This has turned out to be far more incredibly complex than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. I think, at least with the soil production, we can slow that down. So I can remove these 2 from this side. That I can do. Take that one off of there, like that. And so those 2 can keep going. We've got some of these down here, look. They're still producing that. I've got masses of soil in these chests, so we don't need to worry about that, which means that these 2 factories can go here. These 2 algae farms, they can go up there like that, and I can put that one there, and I can put that one there. So this algae can now come out onto this line, and that can feed in. And that can go into this factory lot in here, and be used to make the alginic acid. Although there's still not going to be enough. I'm going to need way more than that. We need algae farm level 2, and... do I have those? I do! Ooh! I need production block level 3 to make those, and we are on production block level 2. We are nowhere near production block level 3. That is in the... I was going to say not too distant future. That is in the way distant future. That's just not happening at the moment. It is simply not going to be. There's just no way. It's not happening. It's just not going to be a thing. All right, we will accept that and we will move on. Now then, we know the speed that stuff is running through here. There isn't really a lot else that I can do about that. I've kind of got everything going absolutely flat out. I've got all the cellulose fiber running flat out. I've got all the brown algae running flat out. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to make any more changes to this little network in here just yet. It does mean that the copper wire has completely filled everything up and is backed up a bit. That's kind of good, I suppose. Yeah, that's helping us out. Which, in turn, we are now at least producing these red circuits a little bit faster than we were before. And that means that we're producing the electronics blocks a little tiny bit faster than we were before. Maybe not. We may not have made a massive difference to everything, but we have made a small difference. And that's where the electronic blocks end up. They come all the way up to here, and they feed into there. I got 23 of them in there. And although I'm not making any electronics blocks over here, where am I using... That's the electronics blocks too. Where am I using the level 1s? Are they coming into here? Yeah, they're coming... That's why. They're going into there. This is just so insane. Like, as soon as you start requesting stuff... You literally spend your entire time just running between one and the other. I mean, yes, I could really do with ramping up production on the red circuits and electronics blocks by, well, exponentially compared to what we've got at the moment. I really could do with, like, creaming those up as tight as we possibly can and going for it big time. But I can't do that at the moment. I don't have the materials or the necessary components set up. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take a little stroll on over here, and we're going to have a look, and we're just going to see if we still need to be making this lot. Now, that one in there, I've got 4 of those just sort of sat. In here, I've got a lot of these. So I'm going to, if I do that, and then in here, I do the same, like that. And in this one... We've got way more than we do. I do that. They're not going to make any more. In fact, I could stop these being made altogether now. Right? I've got... They are bringing some of those on the way, but I got 1,000 of those requested. That might be overkill. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to change this now, and I'm going to reduce that down to 100. Just like that. And those electronics blocks there, I'm going to reduce that down to 100 as well. Like that. So that I don't need any more of them coming in. The other bits we can just leave. But 100 of each of them. That one doesn't need any storage. Not at the moment, definitely. And we can allow... You know what? I'm going to stop that. And then I'm going to go with 250 of them. Just going to stop that there. You here, I'm going to do the same. Stick that to 250 of those. And then these in here, we've already gone past 500 being stored in there, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. And they're not going to move any more out. So they will bring in a few of the electronics blocks. And they'll make a little bit of a stack of them in here. Just like this. There's 3 of them. I think it'll go up to maybe 5 in there before it stops. No, 4. Right, it's going to stop at 4. It's not going to take any more into that one. This one over here is stopped at 2, and it's not taking any more into that one. You over this side, you're still running. So you're still going to make a few. And this one in here, that's stopped as well. That's not doing anything at all. So already in here... I've got a surplus of electronics blocks, and there's going to be a few more brought over, and then that's going to stop filling up. And then we'll be able to use those electronics blocks somewhere else. You in here, that's completely full. That is brilliant. We're going to be using those tanks. That is absolutely fantastic. I love that we have got that in there. I need to go and get rid of these red boards, actually. Can I use those in my own manufacturing? Can I go into Angel's Components? I can make those by hand, can't I? I can't make that one. Not enough ingredients. I'm not carrying a resistor on me. I can make the red circuits, but I cannot make resistors. Yes, I can. I can make resistors. Solder. It's because I'm not carrying any solder on me. Right. Well, not that it really matters. If I take a quick jog down here back to the electronics section, which is in a straight line down here, I can ditch this material, and then I don't need to worry about it. So let's go into you right there, and we'll put... What are those? That's not the ones I want to ditch. I want to get rid of that one, and that one right there, and then I've got a resistor that I'm carrying around. There's one there. Let's ditch that one as well. That limestone I want to get rid of. I don't want to be carrying that around. And I want to get rid of those as well. Well, those I'm going to actually make in... No, I can't because I'm not carrying enough bronze. Oh, you're right. We'll just have to hold on to them just for a minute. Okay, now we go back up here. Those items there are fine. So I wanted to build... Now that I've gone and done all of that... I need to start making production block level 2. Now, the problem is, the production block level 2, that's all well and good. That's fine, it's brilliant, it's wonderful, it's amazing. But, I'm gonna need to have a whole area section where I'm building those things up anyway. Because we're gonna be needing to make all of the new research stuff. And that's where life is gonna get difficult. Right, we've got all of this area laid out down here. And we're going to have to do that for all of the level 2 stuff. So I don't want to be making these production blocks down here, because there's no room for it. We kind of need to start a whole new area. And then start making the level 2 stuff, so that I can then do something with it. And that's going to have to be up here. We go all the way up here. That's backing up now. No tin production. Got no room in the stone. See, it's all filling up. Everything's backing up! Let's not worry about it. It's okay, it's okay. Let's not worry about it. Right, next, I've got landfill going down there. I'm just going to start this one over here. We'll keep this nice and simple on this side. I need a requester chest. Let's make one of those. And big requester. I'm just going to do one of those for now. A single solitary. So I'm going to make one more of them. And that's going to clear me another little bit of space. Right, I'm going to drop you down in there like that. And I'm going to take one of these. And I'm going to put that one there. So that covers that one. And we are in range. Then I'm going to put a line of these. And that line is... You know what? That chest is in completely the wrong place. Let's do this again, shall we? Right. I'm going to put you down here. That chest can go right there, like that. That is in the network now. That is fine. And then you can go here. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And we go into that. Angels blocks here. Production block. I need 5 infeeds on this one. 5 infeed items. Now, it would be easier if we just had a chest infeeding and then a chest out. Ooh. Rather than doing it on belts. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just put one chest down. And have that feeding in to... Alright, you've persuaded me. We'll do that a bit different. So, we'll pick you up and we'll kind of like do a centralized location with a chest and then put factories all the way around it. I'm going to want some more requester chests to be able to do this. And I don't have enough there because I don't have enough red circuits on me. So if I make... Well, one more should actually be enough. That'll be enough to just kind of do what I need to do right now. So I'm going to put this one here. And then I'm just going to leave that one there for a minute. We'll put 2 out on this side. So I'll put 1 here and... Because that's only 4 in there. And we'll put 1 there like that. And then I will go out over this side. And I'll go 1 and 1 like that. Don't have enough room to do that in here. I can put 1 down. Or I can put 1 there and I can put 1 over there. Which actually is what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to do it like that. So it's kind of like a tall run on this one. Yeah, I think that'll work. So then we can put 1 that way and 1 that way. And then I can go over and I can put one here and I can put one here. And then I can go there, put one each side, and do the same up there. And then this one here, I can simply have the pick up and the set down on long reach on this. And I can do the same on that one, and that one, and that one. And then that's going to reach. So all 8 of these will be able to reach that one in there. Then, to make sure that that one is actually part of the logistics network, all I've got to do is drop one of these down on this corner like this. And then I'll add in the power poles. I can put one on that corner, and I can put... Actually, what was I going to do? If I put one down on that corner, I've got all I've got everything. Apart from that one RoboPort right there, but I'm going to want a bit of redundancy on this little pattern anyway. So if I was to remove that one and put this one in so that I've got a little square right in there, and I'll put another pole down there so that, and I've got full redundancy on that. If one of these breaks, for whatever reason, the other one is on here. I know it's only one line all the way along over to there, but that's fine. We can do that at the moment, and then I'll take the remote charging station and I'll drop that one down there. That's within range, and that covers that RoboPort right there. So then I will copy and paste, and I'll put this all the way around into these factories in here. And then we have a look. So I need 5 separate items. Now, I have already gone through and I've checked that we've got absolutely everything. We will double check again that we do indeed have absolutely everything that we're going to want. We've got the clay, we've got the landfill and all of that, but that's not the bits that we want. We've got motor 2 right there in the network. That's good. We've got those. We have got clay bricks right there, 2,300. So we've got those. We've got electronics block right there, 500 of them. Wait a minute. I want that. And I want to go to Angel's Blocks. Production block 2 right there. Clay brick, motor 2, production block. I want electronics block 2 and mechanical parts. Electronics block level 2 is definitely in here somewhere, even if it's... See, it is part of the network. There are demands for it, and it is being made. It's just not currently there. And finally, mechanical parts. And there I got 12,000 of those. So I have got everything in here. So we will now copy and paste that into there. And that gives us a demand for each of these. And then all I got to do is increase the number. So that one right there, production block. I don't want... Actually, yeah, we do want 1,000 of them because I got 8 factories coming off of this bad boy. So I'll have 1,000 of those. These in here, we will request 1,000 of those despite the huge cost. And... yeah, I'll go for 1,000 mechanical parts as well. Actually, how many of these am I going to need? Of everything? 3 clay bricks and then 1 of everything. So I've got 8 different items in here. I don't need 1,000. I need, say, 100 spare for each. I actually only need like 800. And I probably don't even need that. Wait a minute. What is the time to manufacture? It takes 5 seconds to craft. 8. If I allow for 10 in each, that would be... I only need 100 in. I only need 100 of them in total. And then you've got to allow traveling. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.